Hello, Mike here, and today I will be talking about this guitar that I think most of you have probably seen many times by now, since it's my main one and it's been featured pretty heavily on my social media in the last year or so. But lately I've been getting a lot of questions such as, what is this guitar? Or where can I buy it? Or what kind of Ibanez model is this? So I will tell you the story and I will reveal all the specs, and hopefully that will clear up all confusion. So let's get it started. This is Dino, hence the Dino graphics. And as you can see, these are not clouds, which seems to be a common misconception or misunderstanding. And the reason for the dinosaurs, I love dinosaurs and I've done so ever since I was a little kid, growing up watching the first Jurassic Park a long time ago. The building process started about 2-3 years ago. This is actually Dino 4, but the project started about 2-3 years ago, and it seemed like from the very beginning that this was a cursed project that was not going to happen, because everything that you could imagine go wrong, it did go wrong. I had to repaint the guitar many times, and I even changed the company who paint the guitar for me. And when we thought that this was the final version, the Swedish postal service, they made sure that it wasn't going to be an easy one. Because when I picked it up, the postal service had wrecked the guitar during transportation. And so I had to once again send it back to my paint guy, and he had to do it all over. But it actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because this final version, it looks super dope, so I'm super happy with it. So it took a lot of time to actually get the final guitar, and I picked it up around Christmas last year in time for a show, and the guitar seemed to work as it should, and it sounded great. But a few months later, I noticed that the tremolo, which is a locking one, should return to 0 when you release the bar, because you can go both up and down. But it didn't. It should move without friction, but it didn't. So we had to do some problem solving, and it took some time. But a friend of mine who is a great luthier and guitar tech, he was able to identify the problem and help me to shave some wood off the back of the body. So now the trem can move as it should and return to 0. So now the guitar was great, and the last week I had some fretwork done to it and a final setup. So now it's 100% done. It plays awesome and it looks awesome, and for some reason it also sounds even better than before. And as far as the guitar goes, this is a custom built guitar, which means that it was built for me and you can't buy one. I had it made to my own specifications, and I designed the shape of the body. Well, it's a Strat shape, of course, but I started by a kind of an Ibanez Strat shape, and then I adjusted it for what worked for me and what I need. For example, some better access. So I took the shape of the guitar and I adjusted the lines to it and gave it to the luthier guy. So this is not an Ibanez, and there are no stock Ibanez models or any guitar brand that you could buy that is like this. And the body, it was made by a Swedish luthier called Peter Naglic. He's based in Stockholm, Sweden. He made the actual body, and it's made of alder, which is the type of wood that I prefer. For the rest of the parts, it's basically the same kind of parts I've been using for more than 20 years. I'm a creature of habit, and I don't like to change what works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It has a Ibanez Edge Floyd Rose tremolo. And it's, as you can see, it's routed so you can go both up and down. So you can channel your inner Steve Vai or Joe Satriani or whoever you might like. It has 2 EMG pickups, 85 in the bridge and H in the neck. And this is a single coil pickup, so you could get a pretty Strat sounding tone from it. It has a 3-way toggle switch and 2 volumes, independent ones, and a master tone, which means that the switch doubles as a kill switch if you turn down one of the pickups. The paint job of the guitar was done by a Swedish company called EA Lacquer. They're based in the southern of Sweden. A great company, and if you're looking to get a guitar painted with nitrocellulose, check them out. The neck of the guitar is from an old Ibanez, a Roadster 2, I think. But we sanded down the headstock because I like the look more when it's like natural. The tuners are go-to locking ones. I don't know the model of it, and it also had a fat head. What's more to say? The guitar tech guys I've used are Ludde at 9 Lives Guitars. He's a great guy. And also for the final fret work and the final setup, Björk Guitars in Stockholm, the guitar makers. So, to sum it up, no, you cannot buy one of these. Of course, you can have your own custom guitar made. So there you have it. I hope that will clear up all the questions. Enjoy.